Welcome back, fans and friends, to the Complete Guide to Horror Movies podcast. This is another rankings video, and to cap off our spotlight on Final Destination, I'm going to rank all 6 Final Destination movies from worst to best. And yes, this is purely just my opinion. Anyways, let's get started. Number 6, The Final Destination. Now, The Final Destination is easily the worst one in the series, but I do think that it's quite overhated, and I feel like it's become a popular thing now just to hate on this movie without actually providing any reason to do so. The reason why this is last on my list is just because I don't find it as enjoyable compared to the rest of the other entries. But what you may not know is that there were other factors, including the writer's strike in 2007 to 2008, that impacted the script for this movie. This is why you see some characters referred to as the racist or MILF in the end credits. Production issues aside, this movie has the least interesting protagonist and some of the most boring death sequences. I mean, a fucking car wash, really? The 3D and the X-ray scenes couldn't save this, but hey, at least we got this exceptional scene from Hayley Webb as Janet.
Don't you see? This is where I was supposed to be in the first place, not that stupid race. Wait, I was meant to see this movie.
Bye-bye, suckers!
Number 5, Final Destination 5. While the script had a clever twist, placing this movie before the first installment and featuring some truly ghastly death scenes like the back-breaking gymnastics scene, the laser eye surgery, and Easter eggs to the other films, this just isn't as fun, exciting, or rewatchable compared to the other movies. The opening premonition is interesting, and the visual effects are mostly incredible, save for the weird eye droop. Seriously, what the fuck is that? But still, at least we got more screen time from the legendary Tony Todd.
I don't make the rules. I just clean up after the game is over.
Number 4, Final Destination, Bloodlines. Look, don't get me wrong, I had a blast watching this, and it was so good to finally see another installment after waiting for 14 years, but I don't think it holds up to the first 3 films. The opening premonition, while fantastic, if not the absolute best in the whole series, it's just that the lazy final act of this movie really left a sour note, and this was right after the filmmakers struck gold with bringing back Tony Todd as William Bloodworth, and providing him with an interesting backstory and a final scene. However, the problem with Bloodlines is that the attention to detail and creativity seemed to be all used up for the first half of the movie, and then the latter half felt like what was completed with a lazy AI chatbot. It doesn't connect, and if I'm being perfectly honest, I think a lot of fans are overhyping this movie, simply due to recency bias and rose-coloured glasses towards nostalgia. Had the filmmakers created a more engaging final act, then this could have easily been the best Final Destination movie, but it's not. Also, I know this is a very unpopular opinion, but I just don't see this installment having any rewatchability. There's something that's missing in this installment that I can't put my finger on. But hey, enough with the negatives. Praise must go to the actors for infusing a 3-dimensional personality into these characters, making us root for them. Even when it's characters we love to hate, Julia. Also, that entire garbage truck death scene is just, mwah, it's perfect. But seriously, enough with the fucking log trucks already. We get it. It is so fucking overdone. What's next? We're gonna have fucking tanning beds in Final Destination 7? God, grow up. Number 3, Final Destination. They say the original can never be beaten, but in this case, Final Destination is a fantastic movie on its own that just happened to be bested by not 1, but 2 of its sequels. The original movie lays all the foundation and groundwork for the sequels, however, to improve upon. Devon Sawa and Ali Larter have a fantastic duality and chemistry that goes beyond the standard teen slasher flick that became popular and copycatted with the release of Scream. I mean, hello, look at fucking Urban Legends. The death scenes are fantastic, especially those of Todd, Valerie Newton, and who could forget Queen Amanda Detmer getting splattered by the bars.
Drop fucking dead.
This was the It horror movie of 2000 that made everyone really fucking afraid of flying. I'll never forget that visual of Alex Browning being burned to a crisp during the plane explosion.
Alex? Could you trade seats with Blake so she and I could sit together? She asked Todd, but he said he had some sort of medical thing. Please?
Number 2, Final Destination 2. I can already hear keyboards clicking away telling me I'm wrong, but hear me out. This is how you do a sequel the correct way. The filmmakers brought in entirely new people, and I mean, they pretty much had to after killing off nearly everyone in the first installment. Bringing back Ali Larter as Clear Rivers was genius, and despite conflicting reports behind the scenes as to why Devon Sawa wasn't brought back, whether it was alcoholism or he didn't want to come back or pay negotiations, whatever, the filmmakers still could have done something better than a flying brick. I mean, really? A flying brick? And let's not forget AJ Cook as Kimberly. AJ's performance is what elevates this movie from cash grab sequel to fan favourite. Everything from the elaborate pile-up disaster to my homegirl kicking Connor Tracy as Kat and the gruesome deaths are what make this such a fantastic sequel. Give me more of this, please.
Maybe if you're real lucky, you'll wind up in here with me.
Number 1. Final Destination 3. Are we really that surprised? FD3 is such a huge fan favourite that originally had mixed critical reception, but now in retrospect is seen as a stronger entry in the FD franchise. Save your pitchforks, we know there's a common view that the roller coaster wouldn't have crashed without Frankie's stupid fucking camera wrapped around it, but I don't give a fuck. This has Mary Elizabeth Winstead, hello? Her take on Wendy Christensen deserves more merit. Although, to be fair, everyone shines in their roles. The deaths are horrifying. I mean, I don't think anyone has stepped into a tanning bed except probably Slater since 2006. And seeing Alex Johnson getting nailed, literally, scarred me for life. FD3 has the most replay value in my opinion, and I haven't even mentioned the DVD that contains just so much bonus material. Everything from the Choose Your Fate featurette with alternative death scenes and all the extra special features. Oh, what a joy it was to actually rent this from Video Easy back in 2006.
I just want to make sure that we look our best. Yeah. You know, for all those kids that died that night, we'll never get a graduation.
You know what? You're totally right. Sorry.
Thank you for watching. Check out our review of each Final Destination movie in our description. I also interviewed Crystal Lowe, who played Ashlyn Halperin, who talks about the infamous tanning bed scene, which you can watch in our channel too. Also, let me know your ranking in the comments. I'm interested to see what you think the worst movie is versus the best. Take care.